Yo, what's up everybody? Akeem here, and in today's Fix of Entertainment news, Ezra Miller issues an apology. Now, could it save the Flash movie? Now, we also got the episode release schedule for The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, and a message from the Paper Girls cast coming from their past selves. Yeah, that's all presented by Paper Girls, a brand spanking new series on Amazon Prime Video. Let's drop it. Ezra Miller recently issued an apology for all the indiscretions as of late in a statement provided to Variety. Now, in it, the actor said, quote, "Having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, I now understand that I am suffering complex mental health issues and have begun ongoing treatment. I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I am committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, and productive stage in my life." Now, most recently, Miller was charged with felony burglary in Vermont, with police discovering the actor was involved in an incident involving stolen alcohol bottles from a private residence. Now, that's not nearly the weirdest scandal the embattled actor has faced. Ezra Miller was accused of several assaults in Hawaii, alleged grooming of a minor, and supposedly harboring a woman and her 3 children. Now, the actor said in the statement provided to Variety that the work needed to get back to a healthy mental and productive state will be done, so hopefully Ezra can turn things around. But it could also be speculated that maybe this is a move to somehow save the Flash movie from being completely nixed by WB. Now, with the upcoming DCEU movie being touted as rewriting the DC universe and moving it in a new direction, the last thing Warner Brothers wants to do at this stage in the game is shelve it due to the indiscretions of the lead actor. Not sure if either are related to one another, but it is interesting to see Ezra Miller own up to the displayed behavior and apologize. As fans of the franchise, all we really want is for these movies to be released and not become lost media. And we'll keep following the good and the bad with this particular story. Now, in other news, we got the Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power episode release schedule for you. Now, the eps will launch at the very same time around the world, with fans of the franchise experiencing it seemingly at the very same time, as long as you're not already asleep in bed. Now, The Rings of Power will premiere with 2 episodes, with weekly episodes to follow, all rolling out on a weekly basis to the finale kicking off on October 14th. Now, you'll be able to start watching the 8-episode run of The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power beginning September 1st or the 2nd, depending on your time zones, only on Prime Video. And finally, Paper Girls is a brand spanking new series on Amazon Prime Video based on the comic book series by Brian K. Vaughan and Cliff Chiang. It follows 4 young friends whose paper routes are disrupted when they unknowingly time travel from the late 80s to 2019. This puts the girls in the middle of a war between 2 time-jumping factions, meaning it's up to them to save the world. However, this might be trickier than first meets the eye. Now, we sat down with the stars of the show and asked them what advice they'd give their future selves if they could time travel. Now, here are their words of wisdom.
Get a Dalmatian. They're fun dogs, and I like one, so get it. Yeah.
I think I would tell my future self, now that I think about it more, I would probably say to be kind to yourself.
I would say be happy and know it's all gonna work itself out. And then I would say you better have a big library and go travel, go live your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something along the lines of if time travel does exist, come back to this very moment and give me advice now to give you advice, because I can't think of anything.
Oh,
so
that's very clever.
Yeah. It didn't work.
Now, my piece of advice for you is, if you like coming-of-age stories and time travel, well, you should definitely check out Paper Girls, available right now on Amazon Prime Video. And that was your entertainment fix for today. I'm Akeem Lawanson, and thank y'all so much for watching. Now that you're caught up on today's news, please check out our previous episode. Download the IGN app on all your devices. For everything else, stick with IGN.